Let's find out your real name.
I used to try and do a video once a week where we would talk about something topical in either gaming or streaming, and then I got away from that, way off track. This story I thought was interesting enough to bring that series back. Nadia is a name that I don't think needs too much introduction, but for those of you that don't know about her, this person is primarily a Call of Duty content creator that blew up over the last year, few months, basically for probably a couple different reasons, but the big thing that really pushed her over the top was cheating allegations. Now, what she got banned for Twitch from recently was doxing a hate watcher she had. Doxing or revealing someone's real name, address, contact information is against most platforms' terms of service, so Twitch banned her. I remember, a couple months ago, you couldn't be on a YouTube short or a TikTok feed without seeing at least one video accusing her of hacking to rack up kills in Call of Duty, or about how she seemingly looked like a different player when she was on LAN. And if we learned anything from the last few years, whether it be video games, chess, or like popular celebrity relationships, people love watching cheating content. There's definitely an itch that's scratched for people either wanting to do their own sleuthing or wanting to watch somebody get caught, or they want to see somebody's career unravel. The thing that made Nadia different was she played into these cheating allegations. She didn't come out with like here's my 7 monitor setup and like you can see my hands and you can see my foot and you can see like all this other stuff. She played into her cheating allegations. She had videos where she admitted to using aimbot. She had videos where she put red boxes in her videos, and these blew up. So she had her supporters saying like, oh, she's brilliant. She's this marketing genius. And she had her detractors who were like, she's throwing these allegations in our faces. She's parading around like she's not doing this and everybody's calling her a genius. And she's making us look like jokes. Her rise too kind of reminds me of like an Andrew Tate situation where a person's face and content is like everywhere because in addition to the stuff they're uploading, their supporters and their haters are uploading like just as much. So the bottom line, she has a lot of people that watch her that really like her. And then she has a lot of people that watch her that strictly are just there to shit talk her and accuse her of cheating basically. And so this viewer donated. She decided to use their PayPal to reveal their personal information and dox them.
Let's find out your real name.
Publicly on her stream, which is wrong. And I know that from a standpoint of me as like a regular person, doxing someone doesn't like sound bad.
Say what?
I can see what she did and I can go, oh, there's so many times in life where I've heard somebody say something in a response on like Reddit or Twitter or on social media, or a response like just somebody in a game, in game chat. And I'm like, if this was a face-to-face conversation, there's no way this person talks like this to another human being. And I think people that are defending her right now see this as like a comeuppance for that person, like a wish fulfillment where you're like, oh, this keyboard warrior was all big and bad until everyone found out who they are. But when you look at a situation like this, it's like if you told the sitting president you thought they smell bad, or you told a famous celebrity that you thought they were ugly, and then they responding by saying, hey, all my supporters, Mr. Shinister thinks I'm smelly, thinks I'm ugly. This is his real name. This is his home address. And I think the implication is like, watch your back, which is at the very least like borderline threatening. As a society, we tend to think that people in these kind of positions should take the high road. There's also going to be a viewpoint where like she built this element by playing into these allegations, so she should be able to take the heat. And so Twitch banned her, and her ban didn't last long. I think at the very most, it was like a 24-hour ban. But like since it was kind of shared and found out, it seems like about 10 hours. Her response to the ban initially on Twitter was got banned on Twitch for 14 days for sharing personal information, whatever that means, cool. Which I don't know how you read it, but to me, it's like saying, I don't care one bit. She has since been unbanned, and I will admit, I know nothing about the inner workings of Twitch and how you could break Twitch terms of service and be unbanned so quickly. So I have 3 theories. The first is Twitch has some kind of appeal process, and while she's appealing, she's technically unbanned. The second would be that the personal information she gave was either fake or inaccurate in some way to protect herself. And this is going to look like another genius marketing move because now everybody's talking about it. Or finally, that the person she gave out their personal information was in on it in some capacity. And this is her, again, her way of using controversy to blow up. And, to also remind her hate watchers that when they do donate to just talk shit, she can absolutely see who they are.
Well, let's find out your real name.
He was swatted earlier this year, and a lot of people questioned if that was real or if it was another publicity stunt. I think even if the truth is she didn't really dox someone, she probably should serve some kind of punishment, because if there is no punishment or no official response, it gives just a bad look to all parties, and I kind of expect her viewership to be up after this incident. I don't think that necessarily sends the right message.
Yeah, I think everybody should report her channel, and I think she should get banned permanently.
That's what Asmongold had to say about it. I think that's a little extreme, especially when it's like returning fire with fire with fire. So thank you all for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments. Maybe watch a happier video from us, and we'll talk about something different next.